guys, welcome back. It's your girl Heidi Lew. I hope you enjoyed last week's video of what I eat for breakfast. This week we're going to do something that I absolutely hate, and that is planks. But I do them anyway because they help strengthen your core and give you the abs that you want and desire. But before we get started, I want to give a huge shout out to my niece Mercedes and all of the girls over at St. Joe's Academy's track and cross country team. Thank you so much for subscribing, ladies. I'm super proud of you and keep working on those abs. So come on, let's roll right into things. Quick note. So normally when I'm doing ab exercises, I like to count the number of reps I'm doing. So I usually count like 55 or 110, 25. I like to end in 5 or 10. And the reason for that is because sometimes when you're exercising, you miscount the reps, not on purpose, just it happens, you're tired, you're exhausted, whatever. So I like to give an extra 5 or 10. So if I miscounted somewhere and I missed 1 or 10, I at least make it up to some extent. So that's why I do it that way. But doing planks, we're actually just going to use a timer. I'm gonna take that same kind of concept. If it was 30 seconds, we're gonna do 35 seconds. A minute will be a minute 10. But we're only gonna focus on 30 seconds, which will be 35 seconds. Because yeah, you know, sometimes you're a little wobbly at the beginning and you need to have good form. So you have 5 extra seconds to get that form down. So here we go. We're gonna start off with the elbow forearm planks. Now I'm gonna do a modification of that first and then we'll go into the normal traditional form of it. So first thing is get on your elbows, forearms, and you're gonna get on your knees. And you're going to make sure your back is as flat as possible. Don't sink your hips down here, because that's resting, it's not doing anything, it's more so that's hurting your lower back. So you want to keep it raised, keep a nice line, and we're going to put 35 seconds on the clock. Now you can use if you have an iPhone, if you have, you can just use the timer app on there. Androids have apps, I'm sure, or you can use a stopwatch, whatever's best for you. So 35 seconds, here we go. Keep your head straight. I'm looking over at you, but you want to keep your head straight, keep your back straight, a nice line, and just keep breathing. That's the importance of planks. Awesome. Great. Okay, that was 35 seconds of the elbow forearm modification. Now we're going to do the full out elbow forearm plank. So this time, same thing on your elbows, forearms, but this time we're not going to be on our knees. We're going to be up on our toes and we're going to hold here. Remember, keep the back straight, keep a nice line from the head all the way down to the toes. 35 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Great job. You feel the burn? I definitely do. So, you know, you can take breaks in between, shake it out, do what you need to do. The next one we're gonna go to is plank crunches. And this one you may have seen where you bring your knees across body or straight up, but this is slightly different. So we're going to get on our forearms and elbows again and on our toes, and you're gonna bring your right knee to your right elbow and left knee to the left elbow, but to the sides of the elbows, if that makes sense. So I'll show you. It's not this because it will cause you to arch your back. So you want to keep your back flat and you're going to bring it to the side, to the side, to the side. Okay? So we're gonna do that for 35 seconds. Here we go. 35 seconds on the clock. Let's plank. Great job, guys. Super good. These are great ab workouts. They're tough for me too, so trust me, it's definitely a good workout. Next one we're going to do is the extended arm plank. So that one's gonna be with straight arms, but we're gonna do the modification first. So, similar to the forearm, so with straight arms, and we are on our knees, okay? So 35 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Once again, you want to keep that long line. Okay, I get that this time. So that was the extended arm plank modification. Now we're going to do the extended arm plank full out. So once again, it's like the elbow forearm, but with extended arms. So you're gonna be up on your toes, not on your knees this time. 35 seconds on the clock. Here we go. You're on your hands. You don't want, in your toes, you don't want your hips to sink down like this. You also don't want them up. It's not a downward dog. So you want to keep them level, as level as possible. And we're going to put 35 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Your arms on your Okay, awesome. So the last set of planks we're gonna do are the side planks, right and left. So we're gonna do a modification of it first. So you're gonna start on your right side. You're going to stack your knees on top of each other. You're gonna get on your forearm. You want kind of like a 90-degree angle. And you're going to just lift your hips. Put your hand on your hips, which is going to be here. And this is a modification for a side plank. We're going to hold that for 35 seconds. Here we go. shake it out, take some deep breaths. You wanna breathe through all of these planks. It's very important to keep breathing, not shallow breathing, but nice deep breaths. Okay, now that we've done the side, on the right side plank modification, we're gonna do the right side plank full out. So once again, you want to have your arm in about a 90-degree angle. And this time, we're not going to have our knees stacked. We're gonna be up on our toes. So you can either kind of stack them on top of each other, or you can take your left foot or leg and put it over your right. And you're gonna lift up here on your, from the hips. Put your hand on your hip, or you can put it straight up. It's whatever is easiest for you or most difficult. With your hand up, it does make it a little bit more difficult because it requires balance as well. And this is working your obliques. Get 35 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Definitely was feeling that one. So now we're gonna switch and we're going to go to the left side. So we're gonna do the left side plank modification. So same as the right, get on your forearm. You're gonna stack your knees on top of each other, and we're going to lift at the hips, hand on the hip, and we're gonna do 35 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Now for the last one, side plank, left side, full out. So once again, leg straight. You can put your right leg over your left this time, and we're gonna lift at the hip, hand up if you like. 35 seconds on the clock. Go. Man, that was super great. Guys, I absolutely hate doing planks, but I know they're so important. Like I said, I want you to do these. They're amazing for you. We just did 5 minutes, over 5 minutes of planks. That's fully beast mode. Now, I want you to do these at home, 2 sets of each plank. So 2 sets of the elbow forearm. If you can't do both full out, do 1 modification and 1 regular. 2 sets of the plank crunches. That one's actually giving you a total core workout because it's working the obliques because the leg is coming to the side, and then a plank just works your 6-pack as well, so you're working basically your total core area. The next one is the extended arm. If you can't do 2 sets of that full out, do one modification, 1 full out. And then 2 sets on each side, right and left. Same thing, if you can't do both sets full out, do 1 modification and 1 regular for each side. And that'll give you a total of over 5 minutes of planks. That's really great. Guys, thank you so much for doing these workouts with me. I'm super excited that everyone is interested and excited about getting in shape for either this summer or even next summer, the way things are right now. But hopefully it'll be for this summer. And in general, it's just for yourself, for life. So I want you guys to know that I'm on this fitness journey with you. So don't forget to like, comment, share with your friends, but most of all, subscribe. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye!